The Zoom bar is different. I
A
don't
little-
like it.
A little bit update.
I don't like
a little
change.
update for a treat.
Teeny tiny update as a treat.
Yep.
This is not a treat. I want my old Zoom bar back.
Daniel can
shall
have a
we,
little update as a treat.
Oh,
shall we update? Shall we mute for Leanne to do the recap?
yeah, of course.
Okie dokie.
Ah,
Okie
come on,
dokie,
Discord.
smoky
Work.
Okay. So, last time on Horrible Serpent Time, our team exited the mists of Barovia to find themselves on a jungle island, a place none of them had seen before. While exploring their new surroundings, sounds of a struggle hit their ears. Rushing along the road, they discovered a group of sailors fighting a handful of Yuan-Ti and a decomposing troll. After the fight, their leader, Captain Cornelius Croker, introduced himself to the group. He further led them along the road, where they came upon a city named Sunport. He then revealed that they were on the Serpent Isles, a place our team had heard about in passing and had read about in a book. As they entered the city, they headed towards the Emerald Serpent Tavern, on suggestion by the gate guards. What new adventures await them here in a city that they've never been to before? I guess we'll find out today!
Yay!
Yay.
Bazoople!
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
I am very excited, though.
Hell
And Riley
yeah.
is also very, very excited.
Everything's gonna be just fine.
I'm very in character. Oh, well, I was just about to say it'll be fine. And then it's like, wait. This group always comes into turmoil, so
It'll be fine, don't worry about it.
it's cool. It's great.
It'll be fine enough.
Fine enough.
I want to say, for the benefit of the group, I've pulled up a notepad document and I will start taking notes.
Oh. Oh ho ho.
Fancy.
A whole ass notebook.
No, just a notepad document. Let's not.
I'm the one with the notebook.
Let's not
I
get
always-
carried away now.
Yeah.
I always bring a notebook, but then always forget to write stuff down.
Yeah, that's
Then it's like,
valid.
what happened last time? Oh no.
Well, that's the good thing is we record these, so you can just go back and watch it if you forget.
Exactly. On
Yeah.
youtube.com/some numbers and letters.
Yep, because I don't have like an actual channel name.
Yep. Just search it. You'll find it.
It'll be there. It's fine.
If you're listening to this, you've already found it. Good job.
Hooray!
You
did it.
Accomplished step 1. Good job. Anyway, let's get into the D&D game.
Let's get into the D&D. So, you guys start making your way through this bustling city, which it's pretty like culture clashy and whiplash for all of you because you've been in such a basically empty, dismal place for so long. Seeing people cheerful and running about and all kinds of mixed races just going about their day, not even passing you a glance. You're no longer the weird ones out.
First.
Are there people as tall as Brim? Are we seeing like Goliaths and shit around?
You don't really see too many Goliaths, but you see the odd Dragonborn that is pretty tall.
OMG.
And some pretty lanky tabaxis.
Zelfine still feels weird. He's got her hood on.
Valid.
Riley is like, she's in Disney World right now. She's just like sparkly eyed. And just like looking at everybody like in an uncomfortable level.
And yeah, at this point, Theo kind of like waves you down and goes, I think we're gonna go see if there's a place to park the cart. And I guess we'll meet you at this tavern.
Sounds like a plan.
Cool. See you there. And he and Lucas kind of peel off, but all of his kind of like she pulls on Lucas's shoulder and goes, "Can I go with them? I want to see more." And Lucas kind of looks at her and smiles and goes, all right. Just stay close to Zelphine and you'll be all right." Okay. And she like hops down off the cart and runs towards you guys and holds on to Zelphine's hand.
Olive, you want to ride on my shoulders?
She looks at Zelphine and then at Brimstone and goes, "Can I?"
Yeah, kid, here we go. You'll get a bird's eye view, excuse the pun, of the whole market.
Okay.
I lift her
Sophie.
up. Go ahead.
No, she was just gonna help, but yeah, we'll get her on Brim's shoulders.
I kneel down and Zelphine probably has to help.
Yeah, still
Lift-
too tall.
Lifts her up onto my shoulders and help her look out above the crowd and everything.
Yeah, she kind of like holds onto your horns gently.
Don't yank on those, please. But yeah.
Okay, I'll be careful.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Thea and Lucas take off with the cart, looking for a place to park it. And the rest of you start making your way down these stone streets. They seem to be lined with all these stone buildings with large columns, and lots of the people running around have like togas on. And lots of breezy clothes for all the hot weather that kind of is just kind of feel it way more than you would have because you were somewhere very cold for a very long time there. This tropical
summer fashion.
moisture in the air.
Sorry.
Croaker just kind of breathes in really heavily and just. Now that's a smell I've come to really enjoy.
So what's the worst that would actually happen if I took this hood off? Like, what if people see, ELF, whatever? What are they gonna do?
People think elves are extinct. So that would be kind of like seeing a dinosaur. Wait, are dinosaurs still alive in this setting?
As far as you know, no.
That would be kind of like seeing a dinosaur. And I imagine people would probably freak out. Not necessarily because they don't like elves, but because they never seen one before.
So what you're saying is, she's gonna get the "I thought your people were extinct" line like every time.
It gets old. That's why I started wearing the hood.
I get you.
But the hood's gonna get old too. Fine, I'll leave it for now.
Well, I'm pretty old. That doesn't mean I'm bad. Don't, you know what? Let's keep going.
Is Croaker leading us to this tavern? This inn?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And yeah, it doesn't take you too long to find this little this place, the Emerald Serpent. As you enter, it seems kind of empty because it's about a little early in the morning still. It's like mid-morning. So it's not quite lunchtime yet. But you see the odd person kind of sitting and writing in the back corner, and this half-orc woman with long black hair that she's got tied in lots of braids stops and looks at you and goes, "Welcome to the Emerald Serpent. How can I help you today?"
Do I know this woman's name?
You would know her as Ruby.
And she runs the Emerald Serpent. That's good. I like that one. Hello there, Ruby. Could I get a round of drinks for me friends, please?
Of course. I'll do anything for you today, as long as you got the coin like you usually do.
Yeah, and I presume that Croaker has like enough change on him to get at least a little bit of beer.
Yeah.
Actually, don't know. I think I might have spent it mostly on gear, so he's probably a little low, but he has some.
Mm-hmm. He has enough at least to get everybody around, and you see her wander off behind the counter and starts pouring the beer.
In terms of this establishment, are we talking like, is it like a standard like bar fare where it's just like tables and chairs and shit? Is there like any kind of like what's the kitchen situation is I guess my main question. Is there like a door that the kitchen's through?
Yeah, there's a door that leads into the back, but you can't really see into it. But you can, from the smells in here, you can assume that they're starting to cook up some food for the lunch rush.
Okay. Do I see any other employees aside from this half orc? That obviously, like anybody who obviously looks like a cook or head of the kitchen? Or does it seem like it's just them?
Just seems like it's just them for now. If there is a cook, they're probably in the back.
Okay. That's all I needed.
Yeah. And it doesn't take her long to come back with the drinks, and she passes them around and goes, "What kind of wild adventures are you getting up to today, Croaker?"
Well, we ran into a bit of a rot troll situation earlier on, but nothing these folk couldn't handle, eh?
Shame. There wasn't any bounties out on any rot trolls, but they tend to do hang around out there.
Bounty?
Yeah,
She smiles and goes, "Oh, yes, we've got a bounty wall." The Adventurers Guild puts up money, and for particularly invasive species that are around.
so you fancy yourself a bounty hunter, do you, Brimstone?
Don't fancy myself one. It's pretty much the only way I have made money for the past 2 years.
You and me both, my friend. Unfortunately, shipping ain't exactly as profitable as it used to be, but, you know, make a little bit of good coin every now and then with a proper bounty. And there aren't any people who can hunt bounties at sea quite like I can.
Where might this bounty board be?
It's in the back corner here. We got all kinds of things on there, too, if you're looking into other jobs, but...
Brimstone will sort of look at the rest of them and kind of he'll just stand up, take his drink, and say, "I think I might inspect the offering, see if there's anything that might be mine or our speed." Yeah, I'll be right back.
Sounds good. I'm excited for my new life as a bounty hunter in this new land.
Well, it might be different here, actually. I mean, I don't have the same amount of self-loathing that I did when I first did it.
Yeah, it's not nice, huh?
I don't know.
Alright then, let's see what the board has for us.
I guess me and Croaker are gonna go.
Check the forums, got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you want to stay here for a little bit before me and Croaker do anything.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna just chill and, like, drink some... What does Ruby got?
She's got the beer, and if you ask her, she also has some wine.
Ooh. Yeah, I think Riley's more of a wino.
She'll smile and get you some wine.
Nice.
And yeah, if anybody else has anything,
Oh, I'll leave Olive with Zelfine.
yeah,
Yeah, Zelfine's just gonna chill there with Olive and not touch her drink.
yeah.
Croaker's gonna be like, "You better not bring that kid with us if we go bounty hunting. I don't want her to get hurt."
Yeah,
She'll
no,
be
don't worry.
fine. She's a little more capable than you think.
Oh, capable or no, she's like 9 years old.
I'm
She's 7. Thank you. And don't worry about her.
I can take care of myself. It's fine.
Can you even count to 10?
Yeah, I think. 1, 2,
Oh my god.
3.
As Olive is counting to 10, I'll lead Croaker away from the table.
6, 9. Well, I missed one.
7.
7.
Oh, that's good.
The best episode of ever. All
Right,
time,
it's episode
forever.
50. Fuck, we forgot to mention.
Episode
Oh,
50.
Happy anniversary. I got you guys nothing.
That's a mood and a half.
It's very us to just fucking forget.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ruby comes back with a glass of wine for you, Riley, and she hands Olive a cup of milk. And Olive kind of looks at it and looks up at her and goes,
What is it?
and she
Oh my gosh.
tilts her head and goes, well, honey, it's milk.
I've never had milk before.
And
Baby's
she
always
just
had
looks
beet juice.
really confused for a second, goes, well, hope you like it, honey. And she notices immediately that Zelphine isn't touching her drink, goes, can I get you something different, honey?
Just water would be preferable, thank you.
Well, all right then. And she toddles off to go get you some water. Meanwhile, at the notice board, you just see this big board in the back wall that is completely covered in notes. And you see all kinds of, like, strange things along with bounties. Like, you'll see the ones that will catch your eye, like, missing sister. My dear sister Grilda went off to the woods to gather herbs and has not returned. I fear the worst, but I would appreciate some closure on the matter. Reward...
Why does this one want us to collect 20 bears' asses?
What even constitutes a bear ass? Like, do you need to cut off? You need to cut off like both cheeks, or like I don't.
Well, you'll see
All right.
ones like that, and then you'll see ones that don't even seem to be a job advertisement. One just says, "We have too many crabs. Limited time. Sale on crabs. 1 copper a pound."
Actually, first of all, Croker's gonna take note of that because he likes crabs. Second of all, what looks like a bounty? Like I'm assuming there's like a group of higher end bounties, like located somewhere on the board, and that's probably where Croker usually pulls from.
Mm-hmm.
I want to look at that one about the missing sister.
Yeah. So,
What were the names on that?
my dear sister Grilda went off to the woods to gather some herbs. And it is from a man named Michael. I didn't write his name down.
Michael.
We'll say his name is Michael. He's looking for his sister Grilda.
And
Oh
I'm
no,
assuming
Mike's
we got,
sister.
We got
It's
a
fine.
point of contact. I'm assuming, like somewhere in the city.
Yeah, it tells you where to meet him. And that one catches your eye. Another one that catches Croker's eye is one that says, Monster Slayer wanted, Woodrow outskirts. We spotted one of them nasty flowers wandering about, stealing our dead after the Knoll attack earlier this month. If it gets too close, we fear it will eat till there's nothing left. And that one has a higher reward than the missing sister.
Nasty flowers. Now, would I know what that means?
You know that corpse flowers tend to hang out in this area.
Croker sighs and goes, "Ugh, corpse flowers."
Another
Oh,
one...
you shared it in Roll20. I see.
Yeah, I did share it in Roll20. Another one that is just fun says, disaster needs to be averted before it's too late. We'll reward people who bring Professor Jingles home. Unchecked, he will bring chaos to the realm. He must be contained. See Ivy for details.
Looking for a good time, come to the back of the bathhouse when the moons are at their... Okay, well, we don't need to go for that one.
I'm also gonna.
That's maybe a later thing.
I'm gonna take a note of the one that says musician wanted, just for Lucas.
Yeah. Yes.
Just so I can tell Lucas about that. Brimstone for a second looks at the one about the moons at their height, and then he like thinks about it for a second and goes, "Oh, never mind."
But yes, there's musicians wanted nightly at the Hungry Knoll. We are seeking new and upcoming singers to perform at the pub. To addition, ask Pico at the bar. And there's another one that just says, Randall Elkhart cheats at cards. Do not play with him if you wish to keep your shirt on your back. Often seen at the Tipsy Ship. You have been warned.
Everybody knows Randall cheats at cards. That's not news.
Brimstone is going to he's gonna he's gonna sort of turn to Croker and say, "I'm obviously the one with the flowers. That one seems like definitely up a monster sling alley, but I think that my particular set of skills might be especially helpful in reuniting this person and his sister."
Oh, right. You got the weird, smelling thing, right?
I don't know if we talked about. Well, I think we might have talked about that a little bit on the way over. But yeah, I
You know what? You're gonna want to stay away from the corpse flower, because even as far as this island goes, it is the stinkiest fucking thing I've ever done smelled.
I have Yeah, I might need to get something, just some perfumes or something near my to sort of have on me, so I can, because that rot troll was pretty bad too. But yeah, I think that if I can, the corpse flower thing seems like it's less time sensitive as this person, because I think, what is it they say, like the first 24 hours is the most important for a missing person.
True, but at the same time, the corpse flower. Well, yeah, you're right. Besides, I think I need some rest if we're gonna take on a corpse flower.
Mm-hmm. What is that? Is that an undead thing?
It's a giant evil plant, is my understanding. If only we had an item that was good for big capital letters, giant evil plants.
What was that?
I don't suppose you know anyone that has an item capable of destroying big capital letters, giant evil plant monsters.
I was just laughing because that's pretty. It's just funnily familiar.
We've been having trouble with big capital letters, giant evil plants.
Yes, giant evil plants. It's just funny. The first when the three of us and another friend of ours first got together, the first thing we did involved a giant evil plant.
Well,
Actually, that one was evil as much as just hungry.
Well, what a coincidence. You should be able to help us with this one after we're done looking for that missing girl.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, can I take a short rest?
I'll say that, yeah, sitting around and drinking will count as a short rest if you're here for for an hour.
I'm gonna sip at my drink a little bit, but not too much. Like maybe 1 or 2 sips just for the taste.
Why is my hit die a D4?
It should not be a D4.
That's,
Nobody has a D4 hit die except
Sorry,
for
that's
wizards
new.
and sorcerers from 3.5.
Okay.
What did you
I'm
do?
just gonna...
Wait, is that true?
Yeah,
What the fuck? 3.5?
In 3.5, wizards and sorcerers had a hit die of D4.
Well,
All right.
That's just that's just bullying.
It is.
It was even worse in earlier editions.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm back up.
With like 1 hit point.
I'm back up to full hit points.
Cool.
I need healing.
Throughout this hour, like, eventually Theo and Lucas show up and they grab a drink as well. And Olive, like, climbs up on Lucas's shoulders at some point and he just kind of lets her sit there for a bit as she sips this milk. And she like animatedly talks to Lucas about milk.
I would bring the. We would come back to the table, and we would. Me and Croker would talk about some of the information. We mentioned pretty much everything on the board, I think, except for the looking for a good time one. I think. Brimstone
How
would
could you
definitely-
forget? How could you forget that important one?
I like to imagine.
Unbelievable.
That's
I
the
like
most-
to imagine a member of Croker's crew takes that one.
Oh yeah.
Just silently
Oh,
takes it off the
definitely.
board and just like puts it in his code.
Crocus crew is like at a different table, and they like take that one, and they like are pointing at it. You're like, yeah, looks great. Let's do this.
They're gonna die.
They, fucking. We would mention the crabs, Professor Jingles. Don't know what that's about. I would mention the musician wanted to Lucas. And then we would talk about the court flower probably, and then Brimstone would definitely mention that he wants to reunite this person with his sister first.
Do you guys happen to mention the card one at all?
I don't think so.
Rats.
I mean, unless Zelphine heard Captain Croker loudly proclaiming everybody knows that Randall cheats at cards.
Yeah, this bar is not loud yet because it's still before the lunch rush. So she probably would have heard him with her amazing perception skills.
Zelphine will just kind of raise an eyebrow and sign at Theo about that one for later.
Yeah, and he'll sign back, goes, heck yeah.
While we're resting, if it's okay, I might go, if it's cool with you all, I might go and inquire after this person and see if it's something I can help them with. I'm not going to do anything. I just want to see if like maybe I can get information, maybe get an article of this person's belongings.
Yeah, sounds good.
Unless you wanted to come with me. Anybody?
Well, I mean, I don't have any plans. I'm new in town. I'm gay.
I'm gonna have a good time.
I'm here to have a good time. Riley will join you. She'll tag along.
Okay.
Okay. So the two of you wander out, and
We've lost a Dan.
whoopsie,
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Discord.
his internet died.
whoopsie,
Yeah.
Oh. Oops.
whoopsie poopsie.
Also,
Oh,
please
that's
excuse
funny.
the drumming. The new neighbor kid has a new drum set.
Oh God.
So that's what that.
That's what I was hearing.
It kind of sounds
Yeah.
like thunder from here because it's just
Yeah, it
muffled.
does.
Uh huh.
Or like someone is like tapping on a desk.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah,
It's not like super bad, and also he's like 3 or 4, so he's not like
Oh.
really going at it. It's more cute than anything. I just happened to notice that it was picking up on the mic, and I was like, oh, oops.
yeah. No, I just didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
Let's take this opportunity to thank everybody for listening to 50 episodes of Horrible D&D Time. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you guys are wonderful, and
Yeah.
we're fans of you.
People
There we
watch
go.
this? Oh my god!
I watch it.
Hi there. I'm
I'm a
gonna have to
fan.
use my phone for the time being.
Oops.
Okay. You still sound good though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry about your internet, Daniel.
It's okay. I'm gonna have to move a bunch of stuff though, because right now the modem is hidden behind a cabinet.
Oh,
my God.
that's a
Don't
bad
use
place for
that.
it. Yeah.
Well, because Dad doesn't have a place for anything.
Ah, yes, fathers.
Oops.
It'd be like that
always gotta-
sometimes.
Gotta keep that modem out in the open in case of stuff like this. Come on.
Yeah. How else are you gonna unplug it, count to 10, and then plug it back in again when it freaks out?
Exactly. Yeah.
All right then. What's going on? I missed a bit.
Me and Riley are gonna go run an errand.
Yes.
All right then.
I made a very good John Mulaney joke. Oh, what?
What is the John Mulaney joke?
Just
Whatever, I'll
said-
watch the episode. It's fine.
Yeah,
Anyway,
you'll. That's a treat for you. It wasn't even that good. It just it was just a reference. That's my only humor is referential humor.
It's okay.
It's all good.
I'm a hack. Anyway, unless anybody else has anything to do.
Yeah, like you can ask Ruby all kinds of things about the city if you want.
Ooh.
She
I'm
will be
tempted.
more than happy to point you in directions.
Riley's going with Brimstone, yeah?
Yeah.
Aha. An opportunity presents itself.
Oh.
Zelphine will ask Ruby, hey, this is gonna sound like weirdly specific, but, need a gift for a friend. Where can I find an excellent blanket?
Huh. A blanket. Well, the market's always got some things. There's a pretty decent blanket shop down that way, I believe. Run by a... what was his name again? Flip. His name was...
blankety blankum.
No.
I mean, that would be a very apt name for a blanket salesman.
Orsic. Orsic was his name.
Their parents is like, oh, he's gonna be a great lawyer someday.
Orsic. Apologies for the slow uptick, but I'm making stuff up as we go.
It's all good.
It's okay. That's how I do it in DE. Everything's improvised. I don't actually have any notes. I'm just pretending.
I have like a handful of stuff prepared, and I'm like, they'll definitely do this, and then everybody always finds something where I'm like,
And then Zelphine asks for blankets.
Yeah, I'm like, God damn it. Yeah. Lucas like will look over at you and goes, oh, if you're going to the market, the fuck, what is it, Lucas's accent? If you're going to the market, I wouldn't mind going with Olive. She hasn't been there into somewhere with actual products before.
Yeah. I got a goal in mind, but we can meander, see what we see. I haven't been to a proper market in a while myself either.
Yeah, that sounds very good. Yeah, okay. Slam cut to Brimstone and Riley. I am having a slow day today. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're
You're
fine.
totally
you're fine.
good.
Yeah, it's all good.
All right.
We
New area.
probably get like a block away from the tavern before we realize we've never been in this city.
Yeah.
But we're too dumb
yeah.
and gay to to fucking go back and ask for directions.
So
Okay.
Things loose in the city.
Cool.
we're loose.
We let them loose. This was a bad idea.
This is a mistake. Yep.
Now let's see. We're gonna probably need to make a roll here.
Well, here's
Oh,
the thing: all the fucking places in Barovia were pretty aptly named, like Ravenloft. Ah, yes, the giant castle. Like, there's not too many places in Barovia, but now we're in a fucking city.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a very dense city with people running around. Make me an investigation check to see if you can find your way. Because there's no society check like there is in Pathfinder.
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh.
So Riley, why don't you make that check?
Yeah, I got a 18.
Cool.
Pretty good.
So, you've been into a city before, so you kind of get the general idea of how things are laid out. And you make your way through, and on the, like, the sheet that you've pulled off the wall, it does say to meet at a herbalist shop. And it doesn't take you too long to find it, actually.
Do I definitely get like the smell of shit like as we get closer?
Yeah, the closer you get, then you're like, oh yeah, we're definitely on the right position because it smells like herbs.
Nice.
I need to pick up stuff to make soup tonight, but we're gonna need the money for it.
Yeah, I'm kind of low on cash at the moment.
I have well, I don't think I should perhaps announce how much exactly I have just out here, but I don't have much.
Yeah.
Just know that I'm very poor and very powerful.
I am poor and strong and should not be fucked with.
Yeah,
there is no
exactly.
benefit to trying to rob me.
Riley winks very hard. At Brim.
All right.
Brimstone winks back.
We were good at being in the city.
To be honest, Riley, before this, I pretty much... Because I was just on my own, pretty much it was just... If I got lost in the city, it didn't matter, because I had nowhere to go back to. So, it was kind of whatever.
Oh, well, then I guess I'm the expert. I've been to at least 1, 2 cities.
I mean, I've been to cities before, but I just never really cared about where I was, because everywhere was pretty much the same.
Well, same, honestly.
I feel as though we have fucked this up royally, but let's go talk to this person.
We'll be fine. We're smart.
We're
Kinda.
not. Let's listen, Riley. We may be a lot of things. We may be powerful. We may be. We may be heroes of a dread realm. But you and I are not the smartest. The smartest two people.
I have an intelligence of 2 and a common sense of 0.
So you approach this little, it's like a little stand, and it's got lots of different buckets full of different kinds of herbs, and the smell hits you very hard and fast. And behind the counter is a man in a toga with a pretty short cut hair, and he's talking to a woman with brown skin and frizzy black hair tied back behind her. She's wearing practical white robes that look worn. And next to her is something kind of strange that you've never seen before. There seems to be a chair in the middle of the road here with wheels on it. And in the chair is a little tanned-skinned girl who doesn't have any legs below her knees. She's got an eye patch on and blonde hair that is short and a little bit messed up. And she is talking to the brown skinned woman, and they're all chatting about the herbs here.
Ooh.
Excuse me, we're looking for Michael.
They all kind of stop and look over at you and then look up because you two are so tall. And the man behind the little kiosk here kind of looks at him and goes, yeah, that's me.
We saw your notice in the Emerald Serpent.
Oh, you're here about my sister.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Would you prefer to discuss things in private, or?
No, these people know. They he smiles, and the woman she's still looking at you and goes, by the moons. And he just kind of shakes his head and goes, my sister, Grilda.
Hi, my internet's better, sorry.
Oh my god, hi.
Yeah. Howdy.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. What would you like to know? You're gonna go look for Grilda?
Mm-hmm. introductions are probably in order first. My name is Brimstone, and this is Riley.
Hello. She waves.
Hello, I'm Michael. I run the herb stand here, and my sister goes out and looks for the herbs. And the customers, the little girl kind of like wheels her chair around and like to get a better look. He goes, "Wow, you're tall."
No one's ever told me that before.
You're lying, but that's okay.
It was a joke.
Oh, okay.
She kind of like shakes her head a bit. And goes, "I'm kind of like, jokes are weird. I don't really get them that much."
Oh no, you're fine. Don't worry.
She kind of shrugs.
What was your name?
My name's Fiona.
Fiona. I'm Brimstone. It's a pleasure to meet you.
And I'm Riley, the greatest sorcerer ever.
I don't
She,
know.
Croker's gonna clear his throat.
prestidigitation. She does prestidigitation, makes sparkles.
Croker is gonna kind of clear his throat and give Riley like a glare.
You're not there. It's just me and Riley.
Oh,
Yeah, we
sorry.
went to the herb shop. No problem.
I thought I came with.
Oh,
I was off the internet. Sorry.
right.
Yeah.
The internet kind of.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it was just Brimstone and Riley that said they wanted to go, so they're the only ones here. She kind of like crosses her arms and looks up and down and goes,
So you're like a wizard?
Yes. She like looks at Brim. Be like, what's the definition of wizard versus sorcerer? I don't know.
I don't know. Riley, I don't know.
They both do magic, so I got a cool cape, so it's very wizardry. But no, I am a sorcerer, very powerful.
All right then.
And I'm big. That's my thing.
Okay.
Very good at being big.
Yeah, I noticed. I've been around a lot of small people recently, so you're just 3 of them topped on top of each other.
and then the woman like next to her kind of shakes her and goes, "Fiona, you shouldn't be so rude."
No, she's fine.
She's
I mean,
been through a lot. She's healing right now. She's one of the children that was returned not too long ago. They all were through something very, very terrible. So you must forgive them.
Oh, do you mind if I ask what happened, or is that too?
Fiona just kind of like raises an eyebrow and goes,
We were kidnapped, and then parts of our body got ripped off and sacrificed to a demon.
Oof.
It's okay though. The snake party rescued us.
Snake party?
Yeah. They are the coolest, greatest heroes in all the land.
Aw.
I would love to hear more about the snake party. Maybe when we get back from finding Michael's sister, we might be able to hear more about them.
Then the older woman goes, yeah, we should be on our way anyways, Michael. You can talk to these adventurers. If you need us, we'll be back at the Temple of Serenity. My name is Raquel, by the way. Is nice to meet you.
It's good to meet you.
She gives you a big warm smile and then goes, "Come on, Fiona, we shouldn't bother them any longer." And she goes,
Okay.
and the two of them, like, take off.
As they're leaving, Leanne, can I sanguine scent?
Yeah.
Do I get anything other than human from them?
From them, no, you just get human.
Okay. Did I notice any kind of moon insignias on her?
Yes. You see, like, her robes are pretty plain, but you do see like, little moon motifs on her.
On
want to
Raquel?
Yeah, on Raquel.
Sorry. Okay. Thank you.
Might want to ask about that temple, the Temple of Serenity.
Yes.
Got your moon theme going.
They said moons. I guess there's more than one here.
Oh. You're right. Ooh.
Do I become like a? Anyway, that's for another time.
I was gonna say
Not here.
superpowered wolf.
He will definitely cut Riley off before she finishes
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Like super boom.
Anyway, Michael,
Yes, hi,
when your sister, what was your sister's name? I had it on the notice board, but I didn't.
Grilda.
What?
Grilda.
Grilda.
Jinx.
Okay, Grilda.
He, like,
when did you
listened.
last see Grilda?
It was, 2 days ago, and she hasn't returned. I fear she might have been killed by Yuan-Chi out in the wilderness. Or perhaps taken by the ghosts of the wood elves.
Ghosts of Wood Elves.
Yeah,
Ghost.
the, I know this sounds a little silly, but, you know, there's this...
Nope, you're good.
We've dealt with ghosts before.
I promise it doesn't. There is literally nothing you could say that would surprise me.
Well, it's got out in the wilderness. People have said that they've seen wood elves, but that can't be right because they're all dead. They all died fighting Tiamat's army, so they have to be ghosts. They're probably so angry for what happened. And you know how ghosts are.
Oh yeah.
This was the woods to what direction from here?
It would be southeast of here. They have the best herb collection there.
Okay. And there's herbs that and he kind of looks over the stand and says, and this is generally what she looks for, this kind of stuff.
That's correct. It's wonderful for healing. That's why Raquel was here. The priestesses of Serenity are known for being healers, and they do so much for the people here. I give them a pretty decent discount.
Okay. Last question, and this one might sound weird. Do you have any personal belongings of hers?
Oh, yeah. And he, like, digs through his, behind the counter there, and he pulls out a, scarf. At least it kind of looks like a scarf. It's more like a head wrap, basically. And it's decorated in beautiful colors and patterns. Very, Greek-inspired. This is hers,
Is there any further information that you can tell us? Anything that we should know about her, or anything that would be helpful? Anything at all?
Well, she is a bit shorter than me. Tends to keep her hair tied back. She knows better than to mess with things on the road. She's usually takes good care of herself, but you know, things are dangerous out there sometimes.
So she's capable. She wouldn't be prone to wandering.
Yeah, this is why I'm so worried.
Does she have any? Is she a fighter? Can she defend herself, or is that not in her wheelhouse?
She is magically inclined.
Towards healing, damage. What kind of magic?
The illusionary kind.
All right.
She studied a bit under the guild. The Wizards Guild. I heard once even she had met Joel. You know, Joel.
Joel?
Yeah.
I'm not. No problem.
Is he a big? Is he a big name? Is he like a?
Joel Farnham. You haven't heard of Joel Farnham before? Oh my god.
We're new in town.
Joel Farnham is one of the snake party.
Oh, well, we heard a snake party, though we don't know much.
He's like the greatest wizard. I
Is
heard
this the thing wizards do? Do wizards do this whole greatest wizard thing? That seems such a subjective kind of assessment of like. Is this?
I mean, fake it
I
till
mean,
you make it, right?
I heard he turned into a T-Rex once and bit an entire demon's head off.
I could probably do that.
He kind of looks at you and like raises an eyebrow and goes, "Oh, okay.
Okay, now I feel mean. I don't want to downplay this cool guy thing. But you know, it's like
Yes.
I could turn to a T-Rex, maybe, but maybe not bite off a demon's head.
All right then. Get back to me when you've rescued, 50 children."
You know what? Fair.
I don't think that we really should play Hero Olympics. I feel like it's a bad habit to get into.
Also fair.
Okay, Riley, let's head back to everybody and let them know. I'll see if I can get this sent. Pick up the scent, and we can go from there.
Sounds good.
Okay. So now we're
And
gonna.
I'm gonna. While on the way back, I'll start like trying to study the scent from this scarf. But
Cool. We're gonna cut back to Zelphine and the crew who have started wandering out into the marketplace area. I don't know if Croaker's coming with us, because state your place now.
Croaker's good to come with.
Okay.
Yeah. We're gonna go find Orsic, the blanket man.
Yeah.
Blanket.
Blanket Man. So yeah, you guys start to make your way through to the market where you're like hit with all kinds of smells from like incense and food. You smell coffee in the air and all kinds of you pass all kinds of fruit and vegetable stands. They're completely covered in all kinds of things, and Olive just stares at them each time with the biggest, widest eyes, and she like holds really tight onto Lucas as you guys pass by because she just doesn't know what any of this is.
Make a note of anywhere you want to come back to on the way back. The answer can be all of them. It's chill.
Okay.
But she starts to say that, and then like immediately she stops mid okay, and like her eyes immediately dart to this cart, and she just stares at it and goes, "I want to go there." And and Lucas goes, one sec, because he like already starts pulling Lucas towards this cart. And it is just full of weird looking knickknacks, little woven bracelets and charms, and they all seem to be snake themed. But one thing catches your eye immediately as you pass by, as there are dolls on this cart. Stuffed dolls that each look like there's 4 distinct styles of these dolls. One is got a little short green cape with brown skin and brown hair. Next to that one is a little green doll with green skin with a big floppy hat and a little staff in his hand and little tusks like sewn onto him. Next to that is a fully, like, looked like armored figure with, like, a dragon sewn onto the front of the armor. And then the last one has a green cape, pale skin, and white hair. And she picks up this doll and looks at it and goes,
This is a Miss Zelfine doll.
Zelfine had wandered over with them, and she had picked up the brown skin, brown hair doll, looking over it like, I swear this looks familiar. But then she looks over at the doll that Olive is holding and kind of forgets herself, and she's gonna pull her hood back and go, what the fuck?
Well, that's unusual.
she smiles and points at the doll.
It looks just like you.
And yeah, it's got this pale skin and pale hair. The colors seem to match one for one to you, but it's the expression on this doll is this little frown, but the eyes are silver instead of your gold.
Zelfine's gonna pick up the doll and kind of like hold it up next to her and point at it and look at Croaker and ask, what is going on here?
Does Croaker know what's going on here?
You would recognize this immediately as a snake party cart. As they are famous heroes in the realm, the snake party has many knickknacks and stuff that people try to capitalize on their image with. If you glance over the rest of this place, you see like booklets with awkwardly cartoonish drawings of the same four people with like elegant, and they like look ridiculously overblown with curves that would look impossible on a person, and lots of muscles, and clearly this is like a comic book version of them. And like the guy at the cart kind of like looks over at you and raises an eyebrow. He's like a little pudgy and sunburnt, and he's wearing a straw hat. He goes, "Do you want the Adele doll?"
She's just gonna point at the little pointy ears on the doll, still looking at Croaker like, you told me this wasn't a thing here.
Well, they're rare, but look, some people, it's kind of like a hero legend sort of thing. It's complicated.
You know, we only put the pointed ears on it because somebody told me that Adele Amar was an elf. I think they're lying, though. I've never seen him without his hood down myself. But it makes him sell better.
You don't find it at all suspicious that there's just a bunch of people with hoods walking around?
No, there's not a bunch of people with hoods walking around. What are you talking about? There's like 2 people that I know with hoods up. And it's in the snake...
You said this thing's name was Adele?
Yeah, it's Adele Amar. Ladies love him. He looks at you and goes, "Clearly, I thought you were one of his fangirls. You dressed just like him."
Yep, that's what I'm doing. You got me. I was quizzing you, you passed.
Great.
I'm in costume. Yeah, I'll buy the doll, why not? How much?
That's 1 silver, please.
She will pay for the doll and hand it to Olive.
She like hugs it tight and goes,
Now I have my own Miss Zelfine to hug and hold all the time. Thank you.
You're
my
welcome.
heart. Ouch.
and he just like the guy behind the counter just kind of looks you all over and goes, shakes his head.
Alright, time to go take our cosplay somewhere else, and maybe have
Yeah.
a little bit of a discussion about it.
We've still got a blanket to buy, and I guess we can check out some other places in the market on our way back.
Alright.
She'll just kind of start heading back off again in the direction she was told for the blanket place, and just kind of shrug at Croaker like, well, I guess that's one way to get out of wearing a hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that you've taken your hood off, you do get, like, the odd glance towards you with, like, a few people whispering. But it's not like anybody stops you. Eventually, you do find your way to another little stand that is completely covered in blankets of all kinds of, like, intricately sewn details. And you see, like, behind the counter movement, and, like, suddenly a man, like, pops up onto a stool, and you realize that it is a dwarf. And he looks at you. He goes, "You looking for some blankets?"
I need your softest blanket, my good sir.
Ah, yes. The softest blanket, yeah. Let's have a look-see here. And he starts digging around. And he, like, pulls out one, like, this one's made out of sheepskin. It's pretty soft. This one has a very high thread count. It's a little heavier. But, you know, they being a bit heavier, it makes you want to go to sleep faster. This is what I hear. And he just keeps pulling out different blankets that all, like, they're all pretty darn soft. And then he pulls out one that has, like, a star design on it that is just buttery smooth to the touch. He goes, there's this one. It's got some nice purples in it.
Zelphine's going down the line, testing each of them, like, sheepskin might be a little too on the nose. Thread count's a myth, you're not gonna win me with that one. And just keep going down the line until she gets to the, like, purpley star-covered one, like, Hey, Olive, what do you think of this one?
It's pretty. It reminds me of Miss Riley's cloak.
Perfect. How much for this one?
Well, that would be about 5 gold.
Oof. Alright. I'll take it.
A pleasure doing business with you, ma'am. He, like, as he's, like, taking your golden packet, he looks at you and goes, "You're dressed like a Delamar, aren't you?"
Yep. Biggest fan. Ask me anything, except don't, because we'll be here all day, and I don't want to waste your time.
Good. I don't actually care too much about them celebrities.
Fair and valid. And she's gonna, like, collect the blanket and turn to, like, leave, and she's gonna stop and just kind of look around for a moment longer. You got anything simple? Just like a plain standard blanket. Not too high end. Not ratty.
I've got this nice one in a pale green. It's this one's only about 1 gold because it is not the softest quality. But you know, everything here is top notch.
Serviceable. I'll take it.
Here you go. Pleasure doing business with you, ma'am.
Okay, she's gonna collect her blankets. She's gonna kind of burrito them up to slide them into the bag of holding.
Yeah. They all
and then
slide.
head back out. And she'll kind of look up at Olive on Lucas's shoulders and just be like, "Where to next? I'll let you pick."
Okay. I got my dolly. That place over there looks nice.
And she points to, like, it seems to be inside of the building. There's a sign that is poking out. And it's called Spot of Tea.
Yes.
Excellent choice. Let's go there.
And so, yeah, you walk over, and the door to that place has, like, a beautiful stained glass into the door itself. And as you open it, it hits a bell that tings. And as you walk in, there are different containers of tea just lining the entire circumference of the store that seems to have like almost a round shape to it. And there's a little place for people to sit, and there's teapots sitting around and a counter towards the back. And at the counter, there is a long, lanky tabaxi woman with that is dressed head to toe in elegant silks and has piercings on her ears and rings on her tail. Her fur is sleek and spotted with jaguar spots. And as you enter, she smiles and looks at you and goes, "Welcome to Spot of Tea. My name is Tin of Leaves. You can call me Tinny."
Hello. I'm Zelphine. I'm not from around here. What kind of blends do you have from this area? I'm not familiar with anything here, but I thought tea was a good place to start.
Well, we have our regular blends. We have our classic black tea. We have Sunport breakfast, Earl Marsh. We've even got some oolong and jasmine from across the sea in Pearl. Though that is, because of the recent trading problems, those are a bit more expensive. If you're looking for a bit more adventurous stuff, we do have our enchanted blends.
Enchanted how?
We have things like our catnap blend, which mixes chamomile and lavender to create a restful night's sleep in a very short period of time. It's almost like you slept 8 hours. We have our Veil of Protection tea, which just revitalizes people. And we even have ones that will give you the ability to breathe underwater. The seaweed sunset is just, it's divine.
Well, I think the catnap blend, I'll take some of that if you're offering.
I will say that our enchanted blends are a little on the pricier side. She kind of like looks you up and down. Because they do have very beneficial effects on people, they are, you have to get a wizard in here to bless them and enchant them properly. And you know those wizards aren't cheap.
Yeah. In that case, I think we might have to go and
How
take one of
pricey
those
are we
down
talking,
first.
just so we have a benchmark?
For 2 servings of the catnap tea, she like looks at between the two of you. Lucas is kind of in the corner talking with Theo, just looking at things. He goes, "For the 2 people, that is 400 gold."
Well, black tea is also good.
Yes, our regular black tea is 4 silver.
Yeah, no,
That's fair. So, like,
There's a spectrum upon which these things lie.
Yeah.
how pricey are we talking for the oolong? I know you've got some trade issues you've been dealing with. I haven't had a good oolong in 6 years, something like that.
Because of the current issues over in Pearl, it's about 8 silver per serving.
That's not terrible. I'll take 1.
All right. Thank you so much, dear. And for you, sir?
I think I'm good. I'm realizing I'm not exactly liquid right now. Don't have a lot of gold on me.
Oh, you might want to get that looked at then. And she begins to sweep around the tea shop, grabbing the oolong off the shelf and starting to steep it.
You say you're out of town. Where exactly are you from?
Just this quaint little place called the Sword Coast.
Sword Coast. I can't say that I've heard of it. Is it up north?
Yes? Yes, I think that's a good way of putting it.
All right, then. Oop, it looks like it's steeped long enough. And she pours you a cup in like this very elegant teacup, puts it down in front of you. Please let me know if you need anything else.
Yeah, thanks. Zelphine is going to take a moment to admire the fancy teacup.
And yeah, immediately, like as you're doing that, Lucas comes up and starts chatting with the tabaxi, and Olive points to a blend on the wall, and the tabaxi laughs and starts making her a cup as well.
Tea party.
Woo!
Lucas pays, and then the two of you kind of sit down with Olive and Zelphine. And Olive's got this cup that's too big for her little hands, basically, but she's like putting her tongue in the tea and kind of slapping it. Goes,
It's good.
Zelphine's gonna tease her with pinkies out, and they're gonna have tea together.
yeah, you do that, and then you notice like Theo's got like a bigger cup that is got smells of chai. He goes, I haven't had chai in so long.
And you all sit and have a nice little tea party.
Yeah.
That's so nice. This would never have happened in Barovia.
Absolutely not.
Way too pleasant.
It's too nice.
Can't wait for it to all go to shit. Anyways,
Yeah,
Would
I
we-
can't wait for the ball to drop.
Would me and Riley happen across the group?
yeah, as you make your way back, you would have seen the group from like the window of the tea shop.
Oh my god, they're having a tea party. Let's join.
It certainly smells like one. Yeah. And
tea
we'll
time.
walk in and see the rest of the group.
Yeah, as you approach Brimstone, you can see the tabaxi woman's hair start to stand on end, and she kind of like looks at you and like her kind of brows furl and goes,
Hello, sir.
Can I maybe do an insight to see if I know what that is?
yeah. Please roll me an insight check.
Insight check. Let me see.
I just assume she knows you're a dog.
Oh, that's a natural one.
Yeah, you have
oops.
no possible idea what this cat is doing. In fact, you've never probably seen a tabaxi before, so for all you know, this could be normal.
Um,
I'm proficient. I'm kind of curious too. I'll
Yeah.
do an insight check. as
Please
well.
roll me an insight.
Yeah, it's 22.
Yeah, Riley, on the other hand, you're like, oh, this is a cat. Brimstone's a dog. She knows immediately what's up and is on edge.
She kind of like whispers to Brim, be like, "Could you be less werewolf-like?" I don't know. She's kind of.
I'm
It's
literally
kinda
the
tense.
least. I'm literally the least I can possibly be right now.
I know. Okay, I don't think she suspects anything. Maybe she'll just think it's like, it's breezy in here. I don't know.
Hello.
Can I
Where,
help you,
um,
sir? Have you been around dogs recently?
Yes, he's a big dog fan. Oh yeah, he has like 5 dogs, big old dogs.
Yes, I have. I've been around dogs recently. I apologize if my if the funk is off-putting.
It is certainly a lot. What can I do for you today, sir?
I was just we just saw our friends in here, and I was wondering if uh, do you have anything with mint?
Oh, yes, I have several mint teas. We got the white rose mint. We've got the pine peppermint.
That one, please.
All right. And she busily starts to start that and goes, "Would you like anything, dear?"
Yeah. I know this is a weird thing to ask at a tea shop, but do you have any, like, coffee?
She kind of like her bright yellow eyes kind of flash. She goes, "No, we don't have any coffee here."
Alright, that's fair.
Zelphine had looked up from her tea to, like, greet you guys, and she hears you say that, and she just kind of, like, puts one hand over her eyes and turns in the whole, like, I don't know you people gesture.
She sounds a little bit bitter now, and she goes, "If you would like coffee, there is a place down the road that is run by a very pleasant gnome." And she's, like, clearly gritting between her teeth.
Big ol'
He
whoopsie.
sucks, right? He sucks.
Oh, he very much sucks.
Yeah.
I hate his
Gotcha.
guts. And then she goes and starts pouring you your tea.
It sure is a lovely tea party. Thank you so much, Zelfie. And thank you, Tim.
How much did that cost me? The tea.
That costs you about 5 silver.
Okay. Cool.
She says she had a rose mint.
Yeah, white rose
it?
mint.
Then I'll take the white rose mint, please. And Riley's, like, a little embarrassed now.
She gets you that, and again, it's a very elegant looking teacup with little stars on it.
Oh, so cute. I love it.
I again apologize if my scent is off-putting. I work with dogs a lot, and I hope it's not too upsetting.
No, just being a cat, it tends to raise my attention.
Of course. And I will endeavor to I'll make sure to I'll make sure to try and get the funk off before coming in next time.
I appreciate that, sir.
There's a
And
dog now.
There's a dog, and
I'm
she,
sorry.
like, her tail like puffs up at the noise of a dog.
Yeah. Oh, no.
That's my IRL dog, Lily. I'm very sorry.
She does the
Good.
Studio Ghibli like hair thing, but it's her entire body.
Yeah,
Yes,
that is
yes.
100% what she's doing when she hears a dog bark.
For sure.
And Brimstone will sit down at the table next to Zelphine and the others.
Riley will too.
You all had a good time at the market?
Look, I got a dolly! She pulls out the doll and goes, "It's Miss Zelphine."
Brimstone's gonna raise his eyebrows at Zelphine.
I am apparently a famous celebrity here.
What the? Since when?
Since right now, I guess. So there's this guy. His name, what was his name? Adele Amar?
Yes.
It's him and this group of adventurers, apparently super famous. Word around the street is he's an elf, so
Leanne,
I guess we favor each other.
have we heard that name before? Didn't
You have heard the name Adele before.
yeah? It was in the mirror, right?
Yep. When you were talking to the mirror, the wood elf Mia had said, "You look like my friend Adele."
Hey, Zelphine.
Hmm.
Remember that mirror?
Right. Okay. One of the other dolls looked like the girl we saw in it. Mia, was it?
Yeah.
That would be another member of the snake party.
Like, it's one of those. If it's nothing, it would be fucking weird, right? But we've run together long enough that I don't think I believe in coincidences anymore.
She did
I
say I
just
looked like
met
her
you earlier
friend, and
today.
Yeah. I mean,
she's not wrong if this is the guy.
I mean, this literally looks like a Zelfine action figure.
It's
Yeah.
even got the little frown.
yeah.
Yeah. Trademark frown.
My one face that I make.
Like, okay, so they're celebrities, you said?
Famous, yeah. I'm getting away without having the hood on right now because people think I'm dressed up as him, which is whatever.
So, here's an idea. We keep going around and doing shit in here long enough, eventually they're probably gonna notice us, right?
I guess.
Yeah, we heard about this this wizard in their group. We heard about this wizard named Joel.
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
mean,
he's like super powerful too.
Oh, did you hear about the one time he bit the head off a demon?
Yeah, man, I want to do that. I was like hyping it up, but I don't know
Please
if I
don't.
can commit.
please no.
Well, all you have to do is learn to spell polymorph.
I know that spell.
You could totally do it!
I know. I want to do it.
So what
Someone
I'm
find me a
hearing,
demon to bite.
what I'm hearing is our plan is to draw the attention of these super powerful adventurers.
Wouldn't the only way to do that be by doing crimes?
No. No.
I don't
Well,
think that's the best idea.
Listen, if they
So-
if they hear a rumor going around that there's somebody who's like the spinning image of Adele going around not just being a fangirl but like actually doing shit, maybe they might look in on us. And if they've got this super powerful wizard, maybe that's our way home.
Maybe.
That's not a terrible idea.
Well, worth a try.
We did talk to that guy Michael. And we actually I have this scarf here that I can give to my dog, who will be able to help us maybe track her down.
Where's your
The fuck
dog?
did you get a dog?
You know, my dog.
He got it off camera.
Look, I know exactly what you're talking about, but it's really unfair for you to get my hopes up like that.
Sorry, Zelfie.
No, seriously, I didn't see a dog. Where'd you get one?
Don't worry about it.
Well, he's back in the cart. Well, he sleeps a lot.
Yeah.
You can see
It's
like
what you might call nocturnal.
you can see Olive has like her hand over her mouth and like a big smile behind it, and she's snickering.
Aw, Olive knows. Olive's a smart cookie. Aw.
He doesn't know.
Well, this has been this.
What don't I know?
You don't know
Nothing.
about our
Sophie has to laugh
dog.
at that one.
Oh my god.
Olive, don't be mean.
He doesn't know about our birds either, she says with a big smile.
Is there
Okay.
something you're not telling me? I feel like I have a right to know.
We will tell you later. This has been far too delightful for my taste, and I'm starting to get stressed out. So we've got a lead. Let's follow it.
okay.
All right, let's go rescue that girl.
All right.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna leave Olive with Lucas and Theo.
Mm-hmm.
And just let them kind of do their stuff.
All right, crew, take the day off and try not to get yourselves killed, all right?
Aye, Captain. We'll try
Can I
our darndest.
Try our darndest not to die.
Arrgh. That's the best that anybody can ask of you.
Yeah.
I
As you
have not. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. As you start to make your way back through the market, you notice like a tiny little pair of feet with 3 boxes kind of piled up. You see the boxes and the feet, and they seem to be walking right towards you.
Does this box have feet?
It looks like somebody's carrying the boxes, but you can't see them over the boxes.
Gotcha.
Friend, watch where you're going.
Oh, God! Up!
And she trips, and the boxes fall, and books fly everywhere.
Oh no! Riley helps pick up the books.
Oh, God! Ow! 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 Ow!
And the woman that pokes up is a little halfling woman, and she's got like big, thick glasses and unkempt black hair and a messy bun. She looks and goes,
I'm sorry. I got a new shipment in.
She
Oh,
starts.
you're fine. You okay?
I'm good. Thank you.
And yeah, there are just books everywhere with different weird titles, like The Adventures of the Sword Mage Rava, The Bardic Tales of Buttercup Everstone, How to Train Your Crocodile for Fun and Profit.
I'm gonna need that one.
Well, you can wait till I get it to my shop, sir. We just got these in from Pearl. Did you hear? They finally got rid of the problem over there, and the shipments have started coming in.
Oh, thank goodness! Means I can finally started to fucking work.
Yeah,
afford more tea.
I heard that they hired some adventurers to kill the dragon that was causing problems.
It was a fucking dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a problem. That's what I'd call a problem.
It's a big problem.
That is a big problem.
Yeah, but they just took care of it. I've never heard of these people before. Apparently, they're called Fang Gang. Such a weird name. Well, these adventurers are very strange.
Yeah, I mean, who ever thought of a name like Fangang?
It's super weird. Anyways, thank you.
And she's like picking up the books. But as she like picks up the last one, a slip of paper falls out and lands near your feet, Zelphine. And there's like a hand-scribbled note on there.
She's gonna pick it up because she's curious now.
In very awkward scrawl, it says,
Please come join me in worshipping Mania. She will love and take care of you in the Red Garden.
and it's signed with a crude drawing of a displacer beast.
Aw, this looks just like Eamon's old flyers.
Yeah, it's very much like that.
It's like that, but like instead of like official like church calligraphy, it's like a kindergartner made them.
Yeah,
It looks the
100%.
same to Zelphine.
Probably.
Wonderful.
She's gonna put it in her
She
bag,
doesn't perhaps
though.
have the most discerning eye.
Yep.
Blah, blah, join my religion, blah, blah.
Yep.
Basically.
It's the same. She'll put
I
it in
love
her
it.
bag.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
And so this little halfling finishes picking up her books and starts heading out. Goes,
Come by my bookshop if you need anything. I'll be open later today.
What's the name of the shop?
It's called the Book Nook. Big guy.
she kind of starts to give you finger guns, but realizes she's still carrying the boxes and stops.
I love that name, Book Nook.
It's very
So
good.
charming.
You know, it's kind of refreshing to not be the only adventurer somewhere. Like, I feel there's less this impetus to do everything. You know?
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway, see ya.
And she wanders off.
It's an adventurer thing. You wouldn't get it.
Sure wouldn't.
Speaking of a... Oh, good.
She basically just said, sure wouldn't, and wandered off.
Cool.
Oh yeah, there's that temple that I probably should check out.
Yeah.
I think they've got some sort of moon religion situation. I probably should, you know.
Yeah, that's yeah.
What about the missing girl?
Yeah, I mean that's after the missing
Yeah,
girl.
yeah.
Yeah. It's,
Oh, yeah,
There's a lot here
priorities.
still to check out. Like, and I mean, honestly, much as I hate to say it, I guess we're not in that much of a rush right now.
mhm.
We're not exactly
Yeah.
heading back to a great situation when we do get home, but I mean, I guess we ought to go back.
All right. Can I get everybody to roll me a perception check?
Sure
Yeah.
thing.
We will also, I'm imagine, pointedly not stop at the cart.
Yeah, like Theo,
Yeah.
Theo, Lucas, and Olive have like started wandering around the market behind you. That they've gone off. The cart is back. That they tell you where they've parked the cart, which is pretty close to the Emerald Serpent that you first went to.
13 for perception.
Okay,
Same
Dirty,
here.
20.
Also a dirty 20.
Oh, shit!
nice.
30
and
20
20s.
friends.
13s and 20s.
What did Brim get?
A 13 as well.
Okay, so the boys definitely don't notice this, but both of the girls, you've noticed, like, at least for a block now, somebody has been following you.
Oh,
Out of
no.
Can I get a read on this person out of the corner of my eye? Like, what are we talking about here?
From where you are, you can see this slightly chubby man with dark skin and black hair that is tied back with a big floppy hat and big round glasses.
Oh my gosh.
He looks like a human, but something's off.
All right, Zelphine's finally gonna just like turn around and look right at him. Like, what? You want an autograph? What? You want to touch the ears? What are we talking about here? Why are you following us?
He takes a step back and he looks at you and goes, "Hey, cats, no need to be upset, man. I just overheard you guys talking about the snake party, how you wanted to see them. I might have an in for you later. Come see me, tonight. At the bathhouse. And we can chat, you know, cats?"
Cats.
Does it have to be tonight?
That sounds weirdly provocative, but she's gonna look at the others like, I mean, it's a lead, right? And you know, if he's up to something, we just stab him, right?
Hey, no need for that, man. I ain't gonna hurt ya.
I hope you'll excuse our suspicion. Most people who've said that to us have then tried to hurt us, like, right after they said that.
Wow, that's
And then we
like
stabbed
really
them.
sad, man.
We haven't lived the happiest existence recently, no.
That really sucks. I'm sorry. That, like, I hope the goodness in the universe finds its way to you, man.
Well, you and me both.
I kind of like the cut of your jib, buddy.
Gee, thanks, dude.
Do you
Anyway,
have
Fine.
a name? Do you have a name for us, or are we gonna go with the whole mysterious stranger kind of
you
thing?
can call me Doctor for now, man. I'll fill you in later. When it's not so dang bright out, I'm gonna go take a nap.
And he, like, turns on his heels and walks out.
Could take a nap. Okay, I like him.
All right. Well, that's weird. I guess we'll put a pin in that for now.
Alright. Nothing suspicious about that.
No, there's plenty suspicious, but I mean, it's not the worst situation we've wandered into. So
I don't know if you could tell, but I was being sarcastic. I know it's a new concept for you.
God, we are so fucking jaded, all of us. Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm 100 years old, and you guys are maybe one. Like, I'm maybe 1/8 as jaded as you guys.
Us millennials, right?
You fucking millennials with your monoclassing and your. No, wait, not you.
yeah. We're out here ruining the blanket economy. I get it. Let's just go.
Oh, fuck.
Good.
Oh, man.
I read an article that millennials can't afford houses because they're spending all their money on that green nut.
Too much pistachios?
Delphine is walking away at this point.
No.
Alright, so we're getting out to the woods to the southeast.
Yeah.
And Brimstone's gonna take out the
No,
sack.
this is the part where you say, "Okay, Min Maxer."
Oh boy.
Yeah, that the guards wave to you again as you leave.
So
We
nice.
We get some ways away from where the guards are, just so they can't see me.
Yep. You probably walk for about 10, 15 minutes to the southeast and out of the eye shot of everybody before you start.
Okay, I take out the sash, and I will sniff it, and I will activate my sanguine scent, and I'm gonna expend a hit dice to do my bloodhound sanguine scent, so I can track this person. My radius for tracking this person becomes 5 miles.
Mm-hmm. With that, it's pretty easy to pick up a trail as you walk deeper into the jungle. And I think that might be where we end it for today.
All right, into the unknown.
Oh shit!
Hey.
Hey,
Hey, new town, new look, new us. What's that stupid Paul Rudd meme? Like, look at us. I don't know why
Yeah.
that suddenly popped into
Him
my
on
head.
Hot Ones.
Yeah, yeah. Look at us. Could you imagine? Or I don't know. I don't even remember. Why'd I even?
Anyways, thanks everybody. Goodbye.
That was fun.
Bye.
Boy.
Bye.